Welcome one and all to Sovereign Syndicate. My name is Deep Space Matt, and today I'm a minotaur who's reached rock bottom. But when a bounty hunter sets his sights on me, I'll need all my skills to survive Victorian London's underbelly. Every choice I make will influence the four aspects of my psyche, and every skill check needed will pull from their tarot cards. Can I drag myself up from the gutter? Let's find out in Sovereign Syndicate. Alright, here we go with Sovereign Syndicate. This is a new narrative-focused RPG set in a steampunk Victorian London full of fantasy creatures such as minotaurs and werewolves. Now this game is set to release on January 15th. If you'd like to check it on out, I'll have a link in the description down below where you can do just that. But for now, let's get right into it with a new game. Atticus Daily, Chapter 1, Beggar's Lane. Follow Atticus Daily as he explores the seedy underbelly of London's East Docklands in search of his mother, a reason for living, and his next fix. So this is the first character here. You can play as 3 different characters as the story progresses. Archetype selection. Atticus is a prisoner to the voices in his mind, giving in to his vices, surrendering to his base urges, or being forced to reflect on a life gone wrong. Which voice speaks loudest? Animal instinct. Blaming his fiery temper on his minotaur blood, he embraces intimidation and combat, swearing he has a handle on his vices. So some starting attributes. Animal instinct is the most, spryness and wit. Major arcana is the chariot, and the trait is intimidating. So there is a tarot card system here that is used for skill checks. Spryness. As a magician, he is trained in escape tricks and sleight of hand. He is light-footed and nimble for a minotaur. Well, I guess as light-footed as a minotaur of his size can be. Starting attributes, spryness, animal instinct, or self-discipline. Wait, are these the same? Oh yeah, they're the same. It just changes what gets the most. But his major arcana is the star, who is a charlatan. Wit. Rationality suits him in a world that is unforgiving. He meets challenges with a silver tongue and understands basic machinery. That sounds like it could be very helpful. Major arcana, the hermit. Trait is self-reliant. Self-discipline. He grew up in a crowded orphanage using illusory magic to disguise himself as a human. He moderates his urges and keeps a cool head. The priestess, who is an illusionist. Okay, I like wit, and I like animal instinct. I think maybe going with wit, having a silver tongue, so having more dialogue options in a game that is heavily focused on dialogue, seems like a good way to go. So yeah, we're gonna go with this one. Man is least himself when he talks in his own person. Give him a mask and he will tell you the truth. A dark shape looms over you. Against the guttering lamplight, the black-shadowed form hovers unsteadily like a cutout in a magic lantern. You can't be sure whether it's a real living thing or another grim manifestation from your week-long bender, which at first blush you appear to have survived. Or is it the face of death come to claim you? In any case, the specter seems to be in no hurry to move along. Painful memories prick your gin-addled brain. Now you recall why you're here. You chose this alleyway in London's East End to drown the last of your days in drink. Well, if this apparition isn't the angel of death, then even at suicide you have failed. We're not doing so well. Old crone, Atticus, he's coming. Wake up. Get out of my head, you old crone. Atticus Daily. Nothing but a dark silhouette for a face. No, it's a mask. His voice is cold and mechanical like the hinge of a heavy iron door, concealing his identity, no doubt. Try to speak. Oh, here we go. Very easy skill check. Amazing. 17 difficulty versus 15 self-discipline. 2 are required to succeed. And we pull the Queen of Cups for 13. Let's go. Who are you? Instead of a response, he proffers me a tin stippled flask. Oh, a small kindness. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. I'd been hoping for the hair of the dog, but alas, it's only the caloric bite of London tap water. We gained hope, though. Better than a parched mouth, and at least a bit restorative. Stowing the flask, the stranger leans back into the dim light of the gas lamps. I can finally see his features in full. Oh, here we go. He wears a brass-buttoned traveling waistcoat, complete with a scarlet hood and a mask of ornate gold panels. It glitters in the gaslight, delicately crafted. Finery like I've never seen. On your feet now, you sorry sight. I'm up. And dizzy from the head rush, it's hard to keep my balance. Who are you? What do you want from me? You know what? Hey, give me a moment here. Fair enough, but I'll be watching. The stranger pulls back his waistcoat, showing off a gilded flintlock pistol. Over the years, many a minge bag have come to collect. This barmy naff is no different. Task started the masked stranger. So many outstanding debts and foregone second chances, is it all catching up to me? Weary or worse, no matter, let it be tonight then. He can try like all the others, but none have yet succeeded. I mean, we're not doing so well, so I feel like this top one is the right answer. Temperament. Temperament is a representation of your character's mental state. Progressing from desperate, weary, content, optimistic to hopeful, your choices can change your character's temperament. Certain dialogue choices are only available based on your temperament score. Oh, maybe we should have picked the other one. We just lost hope. I was trying to go with, I was trying to do the whole roleplay thing of how he probably would respond. But maybe I want to change his outlook on life. No matter, let it be tonight then. Come now, surely things aren't so dire. Task started the old crone. It's up to me, seeing every impulse to an outcome, snuffing out the pleasures of life, should I so desire. Okay, we can go with self-discipline. What I need is peace and quiet, a place to clear my mind. Can't hardly focus on pleasure in such a state. There are far too many voices in my head. That's our wit talking here. Let's get a place to clear our mind. +1 phlegm. What I need is peace and quiet. Not sure if it's peaceful or quiet, but behind that padlocked door, you might at least escape the stranger. Okay, can we get over here? Can we move? Okay, we're clicking to move. Padlocked door. Areas of interest. Explore the world around you to discover helpful items on your journey. East London hides many secrets. Press and hold the highlighted hotspots tab by default to highlight areas of interest. Oh, amazing. Okay. Let's check out this padlocked door. I'm assuming we can't get through here, even though we're a minotaur and could probably break it. A heavy door that's blocking my escape from the stranger. There's an oxidized chain and a padlock over the hasp. Should be a soft job so long as this lock isn't rusted through. Animal instinct, which we have a 69% chance. 5 required to succeed. Oh, highly unlikely that we're going to use our spryness. Let's just try to break the damn thing. 5 required to succeed. To make a skill check, you will draw a card from one of the 4 minor arcana decks. Each deck contains cards numbered from 1, the ace, to 14, the king. They also contain the world, which will always succeed a skill check, and the fool, which will always fail and then reshuffle the deck. So kind of like rolling a 1 or a 20. Cups. When calmness and self-discipline are tested. Wands when performing mental feats or employing sharp wit. Swords, testing physical force, intimidation, or instinct, and coins for situation of spryness, joy, or energy. Alright, we're rolling. We got an 11. We got it. Page of Swords. Let's go. That'll do. I don't imagine that lock can ever be used again, either. I wonder where this passage goes. Away from the stranger, that is enough for me. But with all the commotion, it's possible I left something behind. But of course, the cane sword, it's around here somewhere. Better take it with me. Okay, I was about to wonder. Hold on, I do want to explore. There's the cane sword. Let's take a look at the newspaper. The Illustrated London News, this week's edition. A fleet-footed journalist takes to the East End, underground and undercover, the hard-boiled scoop on the Courtesan killer. Who's really behind the murders, and what is Scotland Yard still hiding from the public? Read on for gory details. This story will boil your blood. Ponder the news. Your inner voices are at odds. When you choose one voice over another, this changes the balance of your humors. Over time, these voices become stronger. Interesting. +1 to black bile. Hazards of the job, I suppose. But it's a shame. No one deserves to die like that. Animal instinct, maybe not, but they know the risks. The East End is an unforgiving place. Or self-discipline, that's true, and I've kept their company before. It could have been an acquaintance of mine. Okay, can we look at... Here's our character. As you play, you'll accumulate humors. When a humor bar is filled, the associated attribute will increase by 1. Each humor is related to an aspect of your being and will increase the more you indulge or exercise that part of you. Phlegm, yellow bile, black bile, and blood. Interesting. Okay. So we are up on wit a bunch. We are not up on spryness. Animal instinct is your gut feeling, urges to indulge, and efforts to survive. Yellow bile tempts individuals towards a choleric outlook. The swords. Okay, I feel like having a good swords deck in times when we need to use strength would be helpful. But I definitely want to encourage my wit and self-discipline, empathy, and compassion tied to emotional well-being and cleansing. I mean, that sounds great as well. I don't think I'm focusing on spryness at all here. It is our lowest. All right, let us get out of here. We have our tarot cards. You have unlocked a major arcana card. There are 20 cards from the major arcana to unlock. Each major arcana card is unlockable only by specific player character. Cards in the major arcana unlock specific personality traits. Once unlocked, you'll be able to select dialogue options that require that trait. You can see which major tarot cards have been found in the tarot panel. Oh, okay, so we have one. We have the Hermit here. Has gained the self-reliant trait. We have our journal. With the masked stranger waiting, I'll need my trusty cane sword. And we have nothing in our inventory at the moment. Look at us. Alright, we want to increase our animal instinct a little, maybe. Choice is a luxury some cannot afford. And what choice do I have in this matter? Dolly's being haunted. It is rather curious. Yeah, let's investigate the murders. Side quest, let's go. Another one. I'm no police special, but I'll see what I can find. Alright, grab our cane sword. An evening cane concealing a steel blade and a cherry wood sheath. Below the brass figurehead is a band of crushed velvet, battle-scarred with a well-worn handle, and suitable in aristocratic circles. We are definitely going to take it with us. I should really keep better track of my belongings, even on a gin bender. Alright, let's go take a look at these liquor bottles as well. Can I, like, run? If I double-click? If I double-click, I run. Jennifer, rotgut, and dried gin bottles are strewn about, broken and empty. Wager these are the remnants of a day drowned in sorrow. Feels like ages ago. Let's keep doing our wit. What's left of my stash. It's worth a closer look. Oh yeah, here, look. Very easy skill check. Let's go. Look through the bottles. Success, 7 of wands. Aha, saving the best for last. A bottle of Old Tom. Alright, we got some alcohol. I don't think we really need that. We have a herring basket up there, too. The palladium. Let's run up here. Where did this guy go off to? I don't want to run into him. A slatted wooden basket made from hazel cuttings, willow branches weave around the bottom for support. Might belong to someone in the tenements. I can smell the rotting fish from here several days past its prime. Lean in. Let's have a look. White strips of flesh swimming in a pool of decomposition. Kippered herring. Likely skill check. We need a 5. Oh, we got the fool. Oh no. Knocked back to my haunches as a lingering rotten meat stench in my mouth. Okay. We lost 10 hope. Okay, we're down like -5 hope now. Gulping at the cool air, I found my footing well away from the rancid basket. Can we see where our hope currently is? A measure of your character's will and motivation. That says temperament. Is this hope? I'm not sure where we see our hope in particular. We have no money. Gears and cogs. Alright, I guess we can go look at this palladium. We can zoom in as well. Oh, here's some gears and cogs. Yes, pick these up. Oh, we got electrified fence there. Mechanical odds and ends shimmering in the gaslight. Worth a little tin if you deal them to an engine man. Let's grab them. I got one. And containment fence. Military grade reinforced with barbed wire. The sign reads Werewolf Containment Zone in luminescent paint. Electric bolts arc between the fence posts, the smoky ozone scent flooding your nostrils. No harm in a look. Very easy. Unless we pull the fool. Bugger this ready fence. It's just a pile of kindling and wire. I'll take a running start and charge through it. Holy cow. Okay, no harm in a look. We're just looking. We got it. Easy. I'm no engineer, but I might be able to power down the fence from that switch box over to my left. Silk-wrapped cables running into a switch box that must be the power source. Wait a minute. No, I don't want to go into the werewolf. If we're trying to contain the werewolves, I really don't feel like going there. Oh, missing poster. Is this another side quest? Let's go. Julie and Bertram O'Brien, orphans missing from Sacred Heart Orphanage. Small reward furnished upon any information leading to their safe return. Please have a heart for our poor children. The Sisters of the Sacred Heart, 22 Cherrywine Lane, East End, London. Alms accepted. I remember this place, but I'd rather not think about it. A brother and sister gone missing from where I was brought up. They'll have to fend for themselves like I did. Being an orphan, should I be the one to investigate? Yes. Let's go. They are unsettled spirits in the Docklands, and like it or not, I play a part in their pageantry. Hopefully not as some marionette with strings to pull for their amusement. Then I should leave no cobble unturned. Yes, we will search. Something's not right here, and orphans in the Docklands need all the help they can get. We have some vagrants. 3 rootless souls taking their ease in the heat of a steam vent, one of the few free comforts to be had in old London town. This one is Poe Pickett, and drifts around the city so much it's hard not to know him. Might not remember me, though. Balderdam, dash, that landlord, bloody meter, refuses to fix the heat in my abode. Them mutton shunters cast me out on the bricks like flicking an ant off a sleeve. The unfortunate companions huddle for warmth, their tattered garments splashed with ale stains. These men are dusty, perpetually so. Not that I miss the old quarters, no. With the endless boiler troubles, 'twas not much warmer in there than out here. He looks at me askance, wager his mood still needs thawing. Oi, horns, if you're not handing out hot meals, bugger off. Talking takes thinking, and I ain't got a lot of that to spare, in case you didn't notice. Alright, I'm out of here. More gears and cogs, I'll take this. Spare parts for machines glittering in the gas lamps. Handy for small repairs and worth a few bob. Gather them. Okay, we're getting kind of further afield. Let's go check out this palladium. There's the switch box. Last night's hard to recall. Bodily aches suggest they threw me out around closing time. Okay, that was all that was. I thought I was going to move into a different area. And what do we have here? We have an underground station. Oh, there's the masked stranger. It's the witching hour, so of course the trains aren't running. No escape from the stranger this way. Oh wait, can we not escape from... What is going on with you over there? Can we not escape this way? Maybe it's gonna tell us we can't go that way for some reason, or it's blocked. Enter the warehouse. The passage is lined with stone walls, damp from the evening fog and the underground steam boiler used to heat the tenements above. Barrels line the walls and seem to occupy every available space in this underground storeroom. Cane rats scurry and squeak in those corners, kneading at their nests. The air is stagnant, full of dust and mold. A ways off, there's the sound of a pump house at work, no doubt channeling sewage into the Thames. There's a dim light ahead. Perhaps you can find help, or at least a way out of the stranger's grasp. On your guard now, no telling what's down here. I've seen the worst of the underground in my days. If trouble comes, I've got my blade and a silver tongue. Alright, wooden coffer, sleeping thug. You don't look like you're sleeping quite well. A 30-something cove writhing on the cobbles must have had his fill. If he was on guard, easy now to get by him. Or bash his head in, it might be safer that way. Oh geez. Aye, but he's only chickered beyond reason. Besides, maybe I know him. Okay, we are a witful minotaur, so we're gonna use our wit. Can't remember his face, but that one's thundering night. That's one thundering night terror he's having. Anything in his pockets? Oh, very unlikely. We need a 10 for that. On second thought, I've been there. I wouldn't want my pockets picked when I'm sleeping off a bed. Let's try it. No risk, no reward. We need a 10 to do this. Get it? Oh, we failed. Oh no. What's gonna happen? I reach into his pockets, but he's turning over and he just mumbled something in his sleep. Back off, don't wake him. Okay, so nothing horrible happened. We just weren't able to do that. Can we go in again? I almost woke him. Too risky to rob him now. Okay, we can't. Red cedar paneled and cornered with iron, a sturdy but time-worn container. No need to break into anything. What am I, a minotaur or a magpie? You can break in, looting and rubbish with hopes for a little tin, just like my scavenging days. Does that mean we're not going to do it? Let's break in. We need a 5. We got an 8. Let's go. We still are a minotaur. Bully, that felt right. It's been too long since I broke something. And there's only that gin bibber who might have heard that noise, but he's too blotto to pay us any mind. And what great treasure is this? Trousers with a bib sewn across and a pulley zipper fastening. The head torch runs on a copper coil battery. There's boots and breeches, and the waistcoat has enough pockets to carry a dining set. To be sure, it's a sandhog uniform. Let's try it on. So what if I tear the seams? It's not like someone's missing this pile of rags. The shoulder flaps will have to hang loose, my chest being too wide to snap the buttons down the placket. We can force it. Yeah, we're not going to give up. 5 to succeed. Get us at least a 5. Oh, we failed. Ace of Cups. And just got to force it. The torso belts break from their loops and shred the fabric. No way of wearing this now. Okay, we have a torn uniform now. Dolores might be able to fix it, but that means a trip to the Red Lantern Lane. This could be a sign to lay off swill for a while. Maybe so. The source of many troubles. I could start with 1 less drink a day. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Cut back on your drinking. 1 less a day? I can handle that. Don't be so sure. The naysayers will gab as they please, but I'm ready to change. Enough maundering. Let's get on with it. Alright. What else is around here? A manhole cover. Let's grab these gears and cogs first. Try the manhole cover. We're going to grab them for sure. A moldy crate. A battered crate moldering in a sewer grime. Smash it. Unlikely. We need an 8. I mean, might as well run for it. King of Swords. Let's go. It caves in with a crack and a cloud of fetid dust. Don't cough. Someone will come and beat the bushes. Oh, okay. We need a 5. Let's get it. 9. Beating back the convulsion, I managed to keep breathing. Any more looting like this, and I'll need a face mask. If I meet another minotaur, they might have a spare. A good lot of us live in the underground. Enough rumination. Let's see what's in the crate. Oh man, just reach our hand in. Just reach our hand in. It's a pry bar. I can make good use of this. Excellent. We also have rope up here. Can I reach it? A length of braided horsehair, stale and hardly salable. But with a proper tie, it'll work. Yeah, we're gonna grab it. Do we have limited? Oh, we got plenty of inventory space. We're good. We're good. Let's take a check on this manhole cover here. A disc of wrought iron loosened by a crack. I've got a pry bar. Lift it without a tool. Oh, 8%. We need a 14 to succeed. No, we're going to lift it with a rope. The pry bar. Easy skill check. We need a 4. Let's do it. Success. 10 of coins. Okay, we're out of here. Bully, that steel bar was the ticket. It just needed a little leverage. There's a latched compartment oh, come on. Below the manhole cover, but it's padlocked too tightly to break. That's a capital lock. I'll need a key. Alright, let's keep looking. My fumbling hands come up empty. How about I reach back in the corners? Oh, this seems like a bad idea. Stone the crows. A bloody cane rat bit me. Must have a nest. We lose more hope. We're down like 10 hope now. Self-discipline. No chance of the rats getting the best of me. Easy? Yes. Get a 5 at least. Oh my god, the fool. Again. It vexes us. Stealing myself, I reach inside again. Oh no, there's the rat. Another bite, and a deep one, -5 hope. Cane rat squatting on some bit of treasure, but I'd better bow out. He's too aggressive. No, do it again. Oh man, okay, well we failed that. We are looking for a key, perhaps? Watch it, there's somebody on the stairs. What, where? With that head torch, he could be on patrol. I don't suppose he takes kindly to trespassers. I don't need to hide from anyone. No, let's try Oh no, I should not have done spryness. Or wait, our spryness is our lowest, right? Is our lowest. I should have used animal instinct. He's coming double quick. Where can I hide? There's a pool of shadow at the back of this hallway. Oh, see, I can't even do this. Yeah, I don't have the charlatan. We're gonna have to fight. I'll fight him if I have to. Oh, here he comes. His face is filthy, mud-streaked, and unshaven, and his head torch is near as bright as daylight down here. He smells worse than the sewer walls. Must be a bilgeman. Oi, what's a bovine doing down this way? You better scram before I call the hounds. You're trespassing. Oh, we have wit. Better lie, it's safer. Yes, our wit is good. I'm looking for the exit. Through this way, yeah? First at a slow chuckle, then like a snow-laden bow, suddenly taken by a wintry gust, the bilgeman begins to laugh with his whole heart. You must think sewer workers are dull as a great pile of overhanded coins. We must spend half our life underground, but we haven't gone to earth. He doesn't seem upset about being lied to. In fact, there's a twinkle in his eye. Now then, since you've brightened my evening with your buffoonery, how about telling me why you're really down here? I'm running, okay? Yes, see, there we go. At least he was amused. I might as well tell the truth. I'm running from a headhunter lurking upstairs, and he's far more dangerous than you could ever be. Oh, come on. You don't have to pull your sword out. It's the gravel in my voice. His fear thickened my nostrils. Point me out of this cesspool, just a finger in the right direction. His breathing tube is quiet from the greater hiss of fear growing inside him. All right, if you follow this passage, there's a grate that needs refastening. Been meaning to fix it, but aside from the way you came, I swear it's the only exit. At least a decent answer from a less than decent man. Sure as sight. Sorry I stopped you. I'll just have a squeeze by, I suppose. Be seeing you. I don't think he wants to be seeing me at all. Alright, we have a trunk. Let's grab whatever's in here. A brass-banded traveling trunk with sturdy corners, fit for a long voyage. It's out of place down here. There's tin inside, I'm sure of it. But the padlock has a carbon steel shackle and pin tumblers triple reinforced. We are not spry at all. 38%. There we go. Try opening with a pry bar. We're gonna need a 2. It's gonna give... Oh, I was just gonna say it's gonna give us the fool watch, and it did. I got the worst luck. If this won't do the trick, then nothing else will. Best move on and leave this mystery box be. Alright, ooh, a furnace automaton. Speak up, who disrupts the air? I'm a famous magician, but in the underground you mustn't have heard of me. I love magic. Whenever I bend the heat to a proper boil, sometimes I fancy myself a firemancer. My name's Hera. The letters H-E-R-A are blazoned on its chest plate. Oh, I think this might be one of the other characters we play later on. I know we do play as an automaton. Ask about the acronym. What does it stand for? Heat Energy Regulation Automaton, the latest iteration. Let's ask about the fire. Keeping the fire stoked, I see. Do you enjoy it? I delight in my work. I was made for it. And this boiler provides heat for the Sherlock tenements upstairs. The sweated laborers are resting toasty from my efforts. It's a fuzzy, warm, static feeling. Ask about the barrels. These barrels along the walls, what are they filled with? Oh, well, they're full of gin. The hounds are distilling it with the heat from my boiler, and somehow the Sherlock tenements upstairs haven't caught on. Those people must be freezing. It's only autumn now, but it feels like midwinter. I'd rather have the extra gin. It brings down the price, and we can always deal with a little cold. A lot of my ilk came up from those tenements. I couldn't face the dock hounds alone. It's hard enough keeping my own head above water. Aye, they won't be easily swayed. Bootlegging is a regular tin press. Press for information. What else do you know about the gin barrels? The steam gets siphoned and the barrels come and go. Some are fresh and some have stood for several months. Ready for a swiller? The machine is keeping track. Automated circuits indeed. When the flame is healthy, I turn my attention to the walls, and before I know it, I'm whirring away. It's a queer feeling. If the hounds are stealing steam, then it's good reason to steal some of their bootleg for myself. I'm not fit with a virtue circuit, but if you've convinced yourself, you're clear of any moral infidelity. Where would I find a barrel that's aged a few months? I'd rather know the way out. Give me some gin. Behind the furnace, there's something of a staging area. That's where the barrels get carried out. Have a look for yourself, but I must get back to work. Sure. Go to the sewers. Edging through the grate, you're greeted by the droning sound of rushing water and a smell that's near unbearable, hanging in the air so thick you can almost taste it. Hooves are clumsy in the dark as you stumble along the passageway, the sound of water flow and machinery echoing off the bricks from all directions, a meshing of gears that's familiar but unsettling. Following the light, you come into a torchlit chamber, but it seems you're not alone. Notes of troubled voices peek over the noise, and an air of indignance and irritation, but also of fear and desperation. Something's not right here. You've stumbled on an argument, no doubt, but worse than that is a deep foreboding. Something else shares these sewers, a deeper evil crawling through the bowels of London. Alright, blocked passage. A welter of bricks and rotting planks blocking the way through. Come back with an axe, that'll do the trick. Sure. +5 hope. Let's go. A patrolman. Oh no. I mean, we have to go this way. You have a flask? Can we get over here? We can't get over there. Up? Oh no, wait, no. Oh, I have to go up this way. Okay. Oh, there's no way I'm getting around you. Go, 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 go. Oh, no, no, not that way. Oh, shoot. I thought I could go this way. There's barrels blocking here. Okay. Go here. Come over here. Check this wooden barrel. A barrel perches on the ledge while the argument rages. Okay, he doesn't see me from over here. That's good. I can hide up here and watch the dispute. Yes, this eavesdrop. You'll pad me pockets until I say die. He's hounding this poor girl for capital, only a ladsman would stoop so low, and if so, then she must be a cut purse. I'm sick of stealing, and I'm sore of begging all the more. It's shameless. Pity, but the odds are in his favor. The poor girl's got strapping tape holding her boots together. Intervene quickly. Go down there and break it up. With my self-discipline. Yeah, let's go down there and break it up. Self-discipline has increased to level 16. Let's go. Save the cut purse. I'm too far away to be of service from up here. Better head downstairs. Alright, go. Run while you're distracted over there. Excellent. They're still arguing, but move any further and they'll notice me. There's a door just beyond where they're standing. That'd be one way to escape this ruddy mess. I'll have to face him sooner or later, indeed. I mean, I can look around, but I don't think there's anything else here that I saw. There's some gears here. Was that something? We can get that later. Maybe. He looks ready for a fight. I'll wait for the right moment. No need to flash the steel if I don't have to. I like that. How about an inside tip? You know I'm in well with the oddsman. Keep your crooked tips. You were supposed to shelter us, pay us, and protect us, but I wager there's a future for me beyond London. The only way you'll leave London is in bits and pieces floating down the Thames. She flashes her eyes at me, some kind of a signal? I can try for a clean cut between the shoulder blades, but what if he's quicker on his feet than he looks? Ooh, we got a 50% chance here. Settle this with words. I feel like we need to settle it with words, with my wit and self-discipline. He's an evil trouble, but he doesn't have to die. Oi, you there. Atticus Daily, what in blazes are you doing here? The bloody biter knows my face. Have we met? Easy skill check. 2. Come on, hit me with a fool. You know you want to. Okay, King of Wands. This character has gained the retrospective trait and will now be able to select dialogue options that require this trait. Oh, we got a new lovely major arcana, I think. The ways in which the mechanism of fate can turn can be perplexing, but to the keen eye, they may offer the means to shape the world. Alright, he's that bloody crook what used to give out tips on the pit fights. He's crossed me in the past and deserves to meet his end. How do you know my name? Oh, look at it. A 0 required. But the fool is like negative 100, so it's gonna wreck us if we do. Wait a moment, aren't we being a bit rash? Where's our tarot cards? Indeed, there it is. We got another one. Very nice. All right. Yes, we're gonna do this. 92% chance. Oh, we got it too. Oh, lucky. Rash, what are you, a mediator? Oi, Carlisle, there's something you don't know, and without me, you'll never hear it. Trying to distract me. Listen, it could save your life. Molly of the Hounds has it out for you. Even if she's lying, this rotter might believe it. I know you bungled the deliveries of Bootleg. You fell so far behind that Molly has your number, so you're trying to round us up and shop our kidneys. Well, if you napped a Bertram, I'm not going out the same. Enough. First I'll tear this tosser apart, then I'll fix the girl. I'll need my blade, if only to defend myself. Oh jeez. Oh, flee. We're gonna do this. We're gonna attack. Spryness? No. We need at least an 8. We're gonna fail because of my luck. We failed. He's done more than enough. It's time to set him straight. No, it's not. Channeling the agile Stirk of old, I leap to my full length. This might be the killing blow. Bugger all, he spins around and dodges me like a mongoose. Okay, we have to run then, I suppose. Senseless violence, this is hardly worth my time. It figures, you're always a coward, even as a child. What is he on about? He knew me as a child? Guess I'll be off then. Catch me if you can. Okay, well, it says failed, but... Oh, wait, does she get it? You're lucky I'm busy with that insolent urchin, otherwise I would have finished the job. Okay, we both got away, though. I'm beginning to recall who that mucked up fellow was. Try to remember. One to succeed? Oh my gosh. This game, it doesn't like me. It doesn't like me. Okay, up to Beggar's Lane, locked door. Let's grab this flask. Grab. Oh, there we go. Somebody hit a bottle back here. It looks like nostrum. Smells rather dangerous, at least to the inexperienced. Might be useful. Oh yeah, it is gears and cogs. Okay, we're gonna grab this while the patrolman is up that ways. Oh, there's an area over here. Oh, maybe I should have looked around. All right. Okay, you're coming back. Let's go see what's over there. All right, yeah, go that way. I'm gonna run up behind you. Head over here. Through the hall is a chorus of machinery, the torpid crank of some heavy clockwork, the chittering of a telegraph, and the ever-present rumble of steam in the walls. The archway is fit with a blast door that's been left open, a control room for the pump house, no doubt. Oh, look at all this. Who are you? The engineer. Let's talk to you first. The machinery doesn't stop, Tosher. Let me do my duties in peace. He has a grizzled face and a world-weary slump to his shoulders, yet there's still a spark in his eyes. I'd better make a decent impression out of the gate, or he mightn't spare me any time. We're gonna use our wit. We need a 0. We're gonna get the fool. Okay, we're good. We're good. Sorry to barge in like this. As he should be, this is no place for surprises. Out with it. Now that I have his attention, let's see if I can earn his trust. Ask about the barrels. 1 required to succeed. Let's go. We got a 12. Excellent. Is the game going to be nice to me now? I caught more than a few whiffs of liquor on my way down. What is it, bootleg in the barrels? That's an idea. See now, what's your name? I smell an opening and some wassailing to boot. Atticus Daily, pleased to meet you. And I'm John Teller. Say, I've got it figured. Minotaurs have keen noses, so you must have sniffed out the liquor in my locker. Same as what's in the barrels. Fetch us a few bottles then. I'll finish my readings and we'll have a drink. Extra hope. Let's go. Sounds like we're plunging into a pool of firewater, even though I said I was going to not drink as much. I guess that's not gonna happen. A wooden locker with steel dowels and bolts embossed with the seal of the senior service, and apparently chock full of bottles. Go on, he offered you a drink. It'd be rude to refuse. Yes, it is. Let's see if it's any good. It's packed to the gills. I could use a drink. We got 2 McGrady's gin. Task updated gin collector. Oh, we can collect gin now. The sewer stench is muddling my thoughts and I need some clarity. Besides, a few sips with the engineer should get him talking, and we gain some hope as well. Alright. There's a good man. Let's have a taste. Technically not a man. Have a drink. To your health, Teller. What do you think, then? The flavor's ripe, a banquet for the senses. That's the spirit. Oh my gosh. Let's have another. Look at my size. I can probably out-drink him. Then again, he's probably been down here drinking this stuff every day. I'll be damned, that's quite good. We're of a piece, then. Got this purity from a ramshackle distillery. Coppers keep busting them up before anyone can hone it down. If I gush about the gin too much, then you might start yattering about the distillation process. Oh, okay. Only medicine that ever did me any good. We want to keep talking. More hope. I've been watching how the hounds are doing it. When work's slow, the pump house captain and I have a couple drinks, and I marvel at the vats in the pump house. Sounds like he's just getting started. This could take a while. With a tin and gumption, I'd leave these dials to some other cove. If I had my own skills, I'd mix up liquor mothers, use it to feed babes. A dream's only a dream till you follow it. Sure. You'll do it someday. Ah, the allure of ambition is still pride can make a man fiendish. Now then, want to hear about that ladsman? He's referring to the quarrel down below. Yes, I do. I should have gone here first. As it happens, I went down to investigate. Fellow ran off chasing the girl. Blood and thunder, bold of you to step in. But just a minute, you're not a copper's narc, are you? He looks rather serious, like the gin is wearing off. No, I am not. I'm a proper stool pigeon. Animal instinct. Glad to hear it. One more question. That crank atop the stairs, what's it for? Controls the sluice gate, raising and lowering water down below, but that peaky bastard always jams up. Good thing I won't need it until the pump house is operational again. Alright, so moves the water up and down. Don't tell anyone I gave you a free sample. No worries. I'm assuming I have to move it, so I'm just going to move it now. The engineer said he won't be using it for a while. Let's try it. I wonder what it does. Let's give it a turn. I can force it. Oh man. I mean, it's either doing it or not doing it. Let's try and force it. Not great chances. Oh, but we made it. We made it. Let's go. With a stripping of unseen threads, the handle snaps in its sprocket. It hangs there in flimsy dysfunction. It won't even budge now. The engineer won't fancy that. Good thing he didn't hear the noise. Okay, was that what we were supposed to do? I thought we were supposed to move it. We did something. We also have the control panel here. Meters and levers agleam in the torchlight. Okay, that does nothing. All right, so hopefully, oh, you're still there. Okay, we gotta wait for you to move. And run. Excellent. Locked door. A monstrous door of high carbon steel. No way through without a key or an explosive. If only it was open. Let's do self-discipline. Oh, -5 hope. That wasn't good. Crivens, there's no getting through. No escape from the stranger this way. You'll need a key for the door. Alright, we have, we keep updating a bunch of stuff. Cut back on your drinking. And gin collector, hunt for more varieties. I wonder what the difference is. Oh, untracked task. Oh, okay, we can choose what we want. Tasked up there. So we want to have the masked stranger is being tracked. Missing orphan, probably. What is the old crone? Can't keep her mouth shut. I'll need a tavern's worth of liquor to drown her out. Repair. I mean, we just track everything, right? Just track. Oh, we can only track 4. Okay, cut back on your drinking. Gin collector. Maybe take this off and put this on. Okay, there we go. I guess we're going up to Beggar's Lane to see where this comes out from. There was no escape in the sewers, only more danger you've narrowly dodged, but it's nothing so ghastly as what might become of you at the hands of the stranger. You hardly ever see a handheld firearm in the docklands. That means he's come from afar to track you down, and he won't give up easily. And what of this old crone mumbling in your mind? Will another gin slumber put a seal on her words, or is she now more than a figment? Is she in step with your pulse and your heartbeat, so deeply rooted you might never escape her raspy chattering? By the break of morning, you should have some answers, but until then, you stumble on the cobbles half woken, the hangover clawing your skull like a prisoner in bondage. Alright, oh, we came up here. Okay, and he's down there. I guess we gotta go through the werewolves. Because we did not do well there. A battered metal switchbox secured by chain and padlock. We are not good with our spryness. Animal instinct, cane sword. We need a 5. Show it to me. A 12. That'll do. Bully, that did it. And now I'll cut power and hop the fence. That'll put some acres between me and the stranger. But if I clip the wrong cable, I'm hot-caked on the cobbles. Imagine the sparks. But I got my wit. 4 required. Got a 13. Queen of Wands. I tear out the red wire, but nothing seems to happen. I'll have to come back with someone who knows circuitry. Wait, I know machinery. I succeeded. Oh, man. Oh, wait, who knows? I gotta come back with someone who knows what they're doing. How about you over here, Pope Pickett? Do you know what you're doing about this? Oh, no, or the engineer down below? Look at a minotaur whose eyes are just as bad as the ears. Like I said the first time, unless you've got a morsel for old Poe, just bugger off. A morsel. Okay, so something to eat. We have rope. We have a flask. I mean, we have some alcohol. Oh, look at this. It gives us... This gives us some hope. Interesting. Alright, where else can we go? That was the warehouse. Oh, the automaton was there. Let's talk to the automaton. Maybe he can help? Past the sleeping thug. We failed on the manhole cover. Oh, is this new? A barrel like any other standing upright. Looks ready for shipping it off. I should not be drinking, shouldn't I? I was thinking of cutting back. And yet, purely for experimental purposes. Is this going to give me hope? Give me hope? Can I throttle this craving? Give me hope, come on. I'm tapping this barrel. It's giving me plenty of chances not to do it. But it did give me hope. That's what I was looking for. Oh, let's have another. More hope. This is bad. Oh, that was no. That was not. Okay, that's enough. We gained the hope and then we just immediately lost it by trying to be greedy. Okay, Hera? Can you help me with some something up there? Oh, nope. I suppose you can't. Best of luck. Alright, let's go to the sewers. Talk to the engineer down here. Who can hopefully help us. Alright, back this way. I definitely don't want to try fighting the patrolman. Hello, John Teller. Oh, no, okay. So, we're done with that. So now what? Oh, we have to speak to the stranger, so we do have to talk with him. There's no choice. Oh, come on. Alright, wait for him to go by. Go, go, go. Alright, here we go. I feel like we're gonna lose. He's waiting with a cold stare and a hand on his flintlock. All done mucking about down there? About time. How'd he know that? The smell, most likely. You can smell it on me. You might say. He's hiding something, perhaps some mystical talent, not unlike my own. Right then, you ruddy sight, let's get going. We'll need you batting on a full wicket. Shall I let him ragdoll me around East London? I mean, not a chance. Could put a bullet through my heart in a half a moment. Now's not the right time to challenge him. Yeah, maybe I don't risk this. Let's do this. It's best if I don't tempt fate and instead trust the unknown. Dry mouth, aches in the bones, and a chill sweat. This body's in no shape for combat. I'm glad we understand each other. Come on then. I didn't even say that out loud. No question about it, he's reading my thoughts. We can do this. Where are you taking me? We need a 1. We get 100. The world. Let's go. Somewhere you'll be more comfortable. I'd rather not suffer any more than I have to, but at some point you'll tell me what you're planning. There's no time for dawdling. Bellend, he hasn't any conscience. If it seems like London left you behind, humor me for the evening. Otherwise, I'll deliver the bounty on your head and I won't have wasted any time. Your headache rages with a fierce second wind, and every step is a hammer and nail in your psyche. The stranger's reckless pace only makes matters worse, his arm like a vice grip, dragging you down a maze of twisted alleyways until at least a string of paper lanterns appears, buoys in a sickening sea of night. The cherry glow of Red Lantern Lane. Oh, we do need to go here. Within waves of jasmine and sandalwood incense, memory washes fear away. This might be the only place that could convince you to keep on living, even just for a night. The gas mantle above the door fills you with fondness, cleansing the rust of your mind-gouging hangover. You've arrived at the Red Lotus Den, the only place you've ever felt at home. No need to be pulled along now. You go inside willingly. Happy now? Body aches, persistent nausea. From a physical standpoint, I'm barely holding together. Allow me to rephrase. Have you ever been happy? We're gonna go here. Many years ago. And what of those memories? I should let them go, but how? Okay, so this will increase, right? One of these two, animal instinct. Where are we? We increased our self-discipline to 16. I wouldn't mind having our animal instinct up a little more. Self-discipline. Let's do this one. Plus the yellow bile. Lurking in back alleys and listening to my thoughts, I wish you would bugger off. Withdrawals, they can muddle our heads and make us weak. Don't worry, you'll feel better soon. Task updated. Get into the Red Lotus. I mean, we are here. Changing area. Towels and bathrobes disarrayed in cubbies. I could change into something more presentable, but I pawned my extra finery to cover the last bender. No regrets. Alright, we also need to... What was the other thing we needed? Is this here? Repair the Sandhog uniform? Yeah, in Red Lantern Lane. Runs a laundry, which is not here, but it's in this area. We can go for a nice little bath. That sounds good. We're going to do this. And maybe restore ourselves. A steaming bath awaits your tired bones. Wouldn't it be good to get cleaned up? Yes, indeed it would. There we go. +1 blood, +10 hope. How about not smelling like vomit and cane rats? We shan't offend the ladies. There's like a window up here we can look at. The street lamp glare. A guttering grease lamp pings through the glass. I'll hurt my eyes if I keep staring at this. Oh, a centaur bouncer? Hello. A brass-lintled mahogany bar lined with candles, casting eerie shadows on the centaur behind it. His equine muck sweat cuts through the smell of incense. Careful there, centaurs are known to have short fuses, especially at long hours in service occupations. Self-discipline or animal instinct. Cantankerous creatures, sure as sunup. If I had a shilling for every centaur on a power trip, I'd have a townhouse in Kensington. Let's start increasing this. Are we able to see how much? Oh yeah, so we have 1 out of 10, 3 out of 10. So let's get our animal instinct up a little. Get some yellow bile. Then again, there's Bixby. He's one centaur with his head screwed on straight. Aye, Bixby Browncoat, the owner here at the Lotus. Most nights he's waiting at the bar. Is that him? So I hope he hasn't taken ill. Okay, that's not him. Maybe if I wait around, Bixby will show up. Fortune favors the bold. Let's get this over with. Let's get our wit up a little. But he could be gone a while. Must be the press of business drawing him away from the front of house. Let's talk to the bouncer. The centaur leers, his misshapen chin a shelf for his cigarette jutting from a jangle of bad teeth. Good evening, sir. We'd like to gain admittance. The scally ignores him and turns to me instead. Must say, I'm impressed by his nerve. Let the cow pie speak. Looks like he's got some quarrel with yours truly. No quarrel, just here for the Lotus. Is that so? We're here for the Lotus, nothing more. Not buying it. This one's got a screwed up fizz. What's the matter, eh? 0 required to succeed. Watch me get the fool. Okay, 9 of wands. I'm just not used to this brand of potpourri. I smile as agreeably as possible. Come now, have a laugh. You must be new here, seeing as you don't recognize me. Maybe I'll have a word with Bixby about his new staff. Oh, there we go. Bixby, eh? Oh, the door opened. We'll see about that. He'll be making his rounds any minute. Oh, here he comes. Out trots Mr. Browncoat, surely come to see what the fuss is about. He wears a long-faced countenance, a gold pocket watch, and a lavender-tinted pince-nez on his aquiline nose. Despite his careful preening, the turbulence of a life lived in the margins shows on his face. Hello? Hello, what do we have here? I've not even started my rounds, and already there's a scuffle in the foyer. Your new bouncer didn't seem to recognize me. But Mr. Daly is one of our regulars. Oh, yes, I'm sorry, Mr. Browncoat. I should have known. We'll talk about this later. As you can see, there are clients to entertain. Bixby darts a disapproving look at the bouncer. I suppose good help is hard to find, but rest assured you'll have a private booth and bottomless hot tea on the house. Now, gents, let us away to the Lotus. Okay, we got inside. Bixby ushers you through the door and leads the way down the back stairs, the stranger on your heels like a stubborn shadow. The Red Lotus is draped in a haze of pale smoke, dotted with flickering candles and incense glowing like cinders in the night. The smell of burning opium is dark and rich, like a batch of floral biscuits with a sharp afterbite. The pale red glow from the Chinese lanterns paints the space in perpetual twilight. It's easy to lose track of time within these walls, whiling away your days in a blissful waking dream. Alright, what do we got? We got into the Red Lotus. Sunken area. Oh, what's that gear-chattering racket? A jet of steam cuts through the quiet of the den. What a curious machine. I wonder how it works. It's got an Arsenal heart drum. That's a top-flight boiler. Ball and socket legs and pressurized feet. There's nothing run-of-the-mill about it. Sorry there, didn't mean to startle you. Off it goes, heading for the private section. And where'd that masked stranger get off to? I mean, you just lost him down the stairs already? Oh man, Opiomaniac, you're not doing so well. A sleeping poppy head is draped over a mattress in the corner, drooling idly into his shirt. Fancy that, an errant wallet is poking up out of the corner of his slacks. It yearns to be free. Okay, we don't have the spryness for this. I guess the spryness is like a rogue type character. Let's do it anyway. Give me a 10. Oh, we get the world. Oh, the world in our hands, plus his wallet. Easy, easy. Wait, what's that in the crack behind him? To clarify, the Ruelle, one needs to be clear about posterior clefts. It's much easier to get to for one thing. A whole damn pound. What did this tosser even intend to do with this? We got 1 pound. That's fine. We did not have a single coin to our name. Perhaps he meant to get himself some teeth or a monocle. Okay, where is... This did say there are 12 pence in a shilling. There are 20 shillings in a pound. Alright, sunken area. The floor pit has benches with tufted upholstery and pillows costing a halfpenny an hour. It's so late that most of the patrons have gone to sleep. Just before sunup is the only time the Red Lotus is empty. Incense pot. Sticks of heady incense waft in the air, always burning no matter the flow of customers. Ooh, can I take their wallets? 2 workmen blissfully free of the waking world. And when they awake, I should hope they'll be refreshed. Yes, that sounds good. Give me some hope. I'm sure the other one would not have given me hope. Anything on the bookshelf of interest? A sturdy yet musty old bookshelf, the spines show titles as such titles as Arcane Magic on the Eastern Edge of Ruin, Opium Through the Ages, and parlor games Love in the Dreamtime. Dwarf and Automaton. Oh, there you are over there. Evening, stranger. The dwarf has a warm and amiable look with a set of crystal blue eyes, sharply intelligent, and a red mustache that is so full it could crawl off his face and build a cocoon. His left arm and leg are both mechanized, and judging by his steam-powered backpack, the augmentations don't stop there. How do you do? Just fine. Let's get our... Hard to say. Once I've had a fix, I'll be more clear-headed. We're getting our animal instinct up a little. I know the feeling. It name's Theodore Redgrave, Brotherhood of Boffins. Most people just call me Teddy. You invent things, gadgets, and the like. Oh, if I give you scrap? I don't want to give you my scrap. You invent things? Bloody well true, but my eyes aren't what they used to be, so I'm training this bucket of brass for my apprentice. The automaton cheerfully jets a cloud of steam. Boffins, eh? Oh yes, the Royal Society funds all kinds of industrial research nowadays. There's a brotherhood for every branch of science, but I'm with the DA, Division for Automatons. Has it got a name? Get some blood. This here is Otto. Perfectly friendly he is, if a little odd. Silly giving names to a machine if you ask me. I mean, I don't like that answer. I want the animal instinct. We're going to do this one just because I like this answer better. Stands to reason, though who among us isn't a little odd? It's truth if I heard it. What can I tell you? What can I call you, sir? Atticus Daily. Teddy pats the automaton with his fat paw. Mr. Daly, from the booth, both of us, it's a pleasure. Otto's gonna need some tweaks before the brawls, but we'll have him in fit as a fiddle by then. He's a brawler. So far, he's only watched from the sidelines, but someday he'll fight with the other battle traps. No emotion from the automaton, of course, but one can't help but wonder how it feels about all this. See, I'm a hunter of fell beasts and monster. After the werewolf fights, those outlaw wretches are all tatterdemalion. Much easier to take in for a bounty. Only 3 days ere the moon is full-bellied. Better have a good mind to who you're betting on. Animal instinct? Ah yes, the pit fights. I've been to my fair share. Good for a wager or two. Bully, I just knew you were a man of culture, and that's on top of having the kind of stature I look for in Cove, eager to be on my docket while partaking in pit fights. A fetching offer, but I can't commit just yet. Besides, the stranger wouldn't want me to be led astray by such endeavors. He strikes me as the kind of fellow who'd cross oceans and deserts while giving chase to his quarry. Okay, we're gonna see if you're interested in the scrap. And sure, those cogs are worth a bit of sterling. Oh, we can just sell them. Let's go. I'm ready to make a deal. Alright, very nice. We do have a dreamer over here. And then there's the private booth. Another gentle customer on a journey to the land of Nod. Another chicken asking to get plucked. Perhaps I'll have a riffle through his pockets. Man, we need a 10. We're going to try it again. Get lucky? We did not get lucky. We lost. When he decides to turn over, I've got my hand buried in his jacket pocket and can't quite draw it out in time. He raises his eyelids with glacial slowness as if lifting 100 weight of potatoes. Oh no. He seems to blearily regard me for several awkward moments, but then sinks again into slumber. Perhaps I'm not the deft hand I used to be. I mean, I never was. Let's go talk to the masked stranger. Lattice wooden screens and high-backed seating provide some comfort and privacy for those that can afford it. The booths are made of a luxurious calf leather. Calf leather? My poor brothers and sisters, skinned for a creature comfort. The leather is well oiled and plush with a dimpled riveting. Delicate china and exclusive menus of the den's offerings are available here for those of a more discerning taste. Seems I'm in for a treat on account of the stranger's pocketbook, as fat as a Christmas goose. Let's show a little restraint. Surely he didn't bring me here for the elevated conversation and pleasure of my company. Better be on my guard. Yeah, we're gonna buff our animal instinct. There must be something in it for me. It's worth seeing what he's after. She's still chiming in as if she had some kind of preferential status. Let's get on with this. The menu is embossed with an array of oral morphines, liquid and powder cocaines, and all manner of midnight oil. Oh my. Teddy seems an interesting chap, and the automaton is quite something, isn't it? Bugger the small talk, why did you bring me here? We've got plenty of time for explanations, why don't we start with a sample of some of the den's wares? Careful now, he's obviously trying to curry favor, although it would be good to loosen up. With so many dear poisonous variations, it's hard to decide what will hit the spot. I must say I'm impressed with your I must say I'm impressed with your discretion. I would have thought just any fix would do. Thanks, I suppose, but I know it's not from the kindness of your heart. We'll see if you sing the same tune when it's said and done. Now then, while you think about the entree, I'll prepare the appetizer. He takes a small tablet out of his shirt sleeve, cracks it in half, and drops it into my teacup. The other half goes into his own. You can't expect me to drink that. Half and half, an equal dose. I wouldn't kill us both, now would I? Self-discipline, we're turning it down. I'll pass. Not your cup of tea. How about some white wind elation? You must be fond of that one. His light-hearted confidence seems like a front. I get the feeling he knows you better than he's letting on. Would somebody please shut her up? This bloody stranger is already enough trouble. Enough of this facade, and not only did you pick my local place, but you pretend to suggest my favorite blend like it was a lucky guess. I know a little something about you, it's true, but it's part and parcel of my profession. I keep tabs on people who pique my interest. We're gonna go with animal instinct. How have you been tracking me? It wasn't all that difficult. You only have a few haunts. What is your profession exactly? Let's say I look after Her Majesty's interests with great vigor when they align with my own. At first, his cryptic speech was alluring, but now it's plainly an annoyance. On with it, then. You've tried my patience enough. Very well. I already know of your life as a roughneck and a panhandling mage. But what about before that? What about the Sacred Heart? Oh, only can be honest. It was where I grew up before I looted the nun's coffer and took to the streets. I gathered as much. What I'm not sure about is your parents. Retrospective, let's try this. My mother likely gave me up because she couldn't pay my keep, and I suppose my father either died or walked out on us. So the sisters never told you anything about your parents. I can't say for sure, but it's too bloody unpleasant to think about. If the memory's there, we can call it back gently. This fellow's lost his mind. Something occurred at the Sacred Heart that you've forgotten. With the help of an opium dream, you might recall the details that will lead you to your mother. Lead me to her gravesite, you mean? What would that accomplish? On the contrary, I believe she's alive. Her name came up on a ledger at the Bethnal House. I've seen my share of swindlers, but this takes the cake. Just humor me for a moment. Matilda is of course her given name, but how about her family name? Animal instinct. If I ever knew it, there's no chance in Hades I'd remember it now. But if you could recall Matilda's family name and it's on record at the orphanage that matches the ledger at Bethnal House, you could prove her identity at the hospital, and by claiming kinship, set her free. That means digging up memories of the Sacred Heart. Not exactly how I thought the night would unfold. We want animal instinct going up, right? How are we on that? 8 out of 10. Let's go. Even if what you describe is possible, why should I want to find her? That's up to your discretion, of course, but I cannot share my own motivation for the truth. He's dreadfully opaque, isn't he? I cannot force your hand, but unless you can think back to those troubling times, then you won't be worth more than the price on your head. A bounty I'm assuming you'd be happy to collect. That's right. I'll bet less desirable. It's another way to ensure that I won't have wasted my time. He's offering me a chance to live, but only if I can draw up those memories. So what'll it be? The dream dose and a voyage between the banks of memory, or the death dose and the end of your days? Well, we're going to take the dream dose. You take the stranger's offer, eager to lose touch with harsh reality, and for a chance to recall everything that could lead to your mother's whereabouts. Shortly after drifting away from consciousness, you find yourself being enveloped by a miasma of repressed memories, the stranger's recent inquiries reminding you of growing up in the Sacred Heart Orphanage. Auntie Emma's warm embrace suddenly morphs into chilly restraints as remembrances of dooryard scuffles with bellicose orphans resurface. It's as if life's refusing to allow you to seek refuge from tangible hardships, no matter how potent your drug of choice for escapism is. Oh, here we are. This place, it's surely a dream, but it's all too familiar. You must find out what the stranger is seeking in your memories. Okay, and we're at over an hour, so that's going to about do it for here. This game is great. It is for sure a lot of reading, but that was expected being a narrative focused RPG. cRPG is how they describe it. I like the character. I like all the writing. I like the tarot card system, even though the tarot card system apparently doesn't like me. I find this very interesting, trying to buff up your different stats here to get the desired way you go. I don't know if I should just go straight hard on like a singular stat, but we're definitely not doing spryness at all. Even though I have picked some of that, I should be ignoring that completely, probably. But this game is great. Once again, this is Sovereign Syndicate. It is set to release on January 15th. If you want to check it on out, I'll have a link in the description down below where you can do just that. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe. And if you made it this far, thanks for watching.